for the day's best sports shows. Tune in for the biggest personalities on the biggest stories. Catch it all Monday through Friday right here on FS1. LAVAR Ball is still with us. We so appreciate you joining us. We've been talking a little bit about your other two sons, Melo and LiAngelo, in addition to Lonzo. You'd love to see them all play together on the same team, maybe the Lakers. Not going to happen next season. So where do you see these two playing next season? Where can we catch them?
Well, you're going to catch them. You definitely catch them in the summer league. That's what's going to be a little something different on the fact that Jello and Melo are going to come out at the same time. Melo going to go overseas. Jello had to have surgery on his ankle. So he finally had the surgery. His ankle, no ligaments. He'd been playing on a hurt ankle for 7 years. So now he had the proper procedures and everything is going to be looking forward. So he'll be rehabbing from actually maybe October to when training camp starts. I mean, when summer league starts for next year. So he's got a nice little window. I had to tell him because he was supposed to come out this year, but he said it's better to have the surgery the right way. So don't go into camp 80, 70%. Let's go in 100. So that's what he's going like. The only thing, he just doesn't like the waiting. But I tell him, you're only 20 years old, man. You're only going to be 21 next year. So don't worry about it. But I had this thing. I said, what if Melo and Jello came out at the same time? And this is going to happen now, this way. So now he's like, dang, how do you make these things happen like this?
You spoke it into existence.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's put Big Baller back into perspective.
Yes.
You suffered a scandal. A friend of yours, a confidant of yours and your family betrayed you.
It's not even a scandal. No. It's not even a scandal. A scandal is something that's tricky. It's nothing.
But it happened.
But it happened. But it's not a scandal.
Initially,
and my sons say they were hurt. They're not hurt. They're not.
How you gonna tell them how they feeling, LaVar?
Oh,
that's your feelings.
No, not my feelings. If we have a barbecue and you eating all the chicken and everything, you ain't hurt too bad. I'm just looking at how they responding when they with me.
Right.
Now with the media, it makes it sound like, oh, he's so hurt. How are you hurt? It didn't break up the family. You're still playing basketball. You're well taken care of. So where's the hurt?
Well, maybe they put it on the front for you. Maybe you don't realize how.
Where's the hurt?
Inside.
Inside. What are they hurting about?
Because someone that Lonzo thought he could trust would do this to him.
Okay. He did it to him. He can trust him. I'm still his father. We still got his mother. Who cares what the guy on the outside does?
But he was on the inside. He wasn't on the outside.
He's on the outside.
He on the outside now.
No, he's always on the outside. He's a foster. He's not a ball.
But he was on the inside.
No, he ain't on the inside. You can be next to me, but you still can't be inside.
Okay, but he was next to you.
No, so next to me, but he ain't inside.
Okay, but somebody...
That circle's small.
Okay.
That's ball. That's the family.
But someone next to LaVar Ball did this.
Yes.
And Lonzo felt betrayed by this person.
Okay. You really don't have to worry about being betrayed because you're still taken care of by me.
But here's the thing, Lonzo, LaVar, this is the problem that we have, that I have.
Okay.
Is that you're telling him how he should feel, how he should hurt, how long he should be, and just to
Well, no, I'm not telling him. I'm just explaining to him why you're not hurting.
Why are you telling me? That's a grown man.
He's a grown man. But if I explain things to him the right way so he can understand it, now you can say,
and what if he say he's still hurt? What if he say he's still hurt?
And I'm going to say, why?
See?
Why are you hurt?
Because
but you have to explain why you're hurt.
He said
because
you have to explain why you're hurt.
His money, you're okay. You're okay.
Okay.
But his money got stolen by somebody he trusted. Simple as that.
Okay.
And he's still young, and it just it's betrayal.
Okay. But here's this thing: if you're in South Central and a guy come up with a gun and steal your money and shoot your ass in the head,
but you didn't know him and you didn't trust him.
So it's a lot easier for him to steal the money like that.
But he's not in South Central.
No force.
But you
take the money with no force. It's a lot better.
But LaVar, you're looking at it from a point of view as a 51, 52-year-old grandfather.
Right.
You have to understand. I'm sure you didn't have the same thought process as a 21, 22-year-old.
If I had some millions of dollars like that, I wouldn't feel like that either. It's not stopping Lonzo. Whether you have the 1.5 for, what do you need the 1.5 for?
Because it's mine, I earned it.
Okay, but what do you need it for?
I want to know, I don't want somebody to take it.
Just want to know it's there?
Yeah, I want to know it's
okay, you know they're going to take it from time to time. This is part of business. This is what happens.
Yeah, I get that.
This is what happens.
But I don't expect someone that...
Well, you got to expect somebody who's close. That's the only way you can get it.
No.
Oh, you could be at a distance and get it?
Did you make a mistake letting him inside?
No, I didn't make no mistake. Okay. You know, like I said, I hold people for face value. Like people was like, well, LaVar, why didn't you do a background check? I'm from LA South Central. My thing is this. If I give you a chance to do something, I'm gonna be nice to you until you
Show
do
you
something bad
otherwise.
to me. You show me otherwise, and I'm like, you know, I got to do what I got to do now. Go about your way. But I'm not gonna be like, you know what? Let me do a credit check and a background check on this guy. I hold people for face value until you do something wrong to me. Then I'm like, okay,
But sometimes
stop me from doing nothing.
Well, sometimes, LaVar, you hold them at face value and they do something so wrong you don't get a chance to recover.
But how can I not recover?
You can, but some people don't have that luxury.
Here's the luxury. I train my boys to be not emotionally messed up. That's how I got them from day one. Me and my wife, the way we got our boys bred is not that sensitivity thing. You might be, because you was with your grandmother a lot, so I know you a little sensitive side.
No.
I can tell.
Oh, I am.
I can tell. See, you're sensitive. See,
but
we're a little harder than that. We're not built like that.
You better stop.
We're not built like that.
Now,
You don't be crying and be, oh, they took my money. I feel, oh, it's hurting me. Stop it.
Before we get too far into this, LaVar,
Yes.
we would be remiss if we didn't wish your wife well and her
Oh,
recovery.
yes, yes.
I hope that she is feeling
Thank you.
better.
I appreciate you asking for that, man. You know what? Out of all the stuff that goes on, it enlightens me when people ask me about my wife. Because there's a lot of other things going on, and for them to take the time to just be like, you know what? It's been a while, but how's your wife? Because after a while, you know, some people do this fake thing. How's your wife? Next thing you know, I don't hear from no one. Next time I see them, next few times, they don't say, how's your wife?
Well,
So,
we'll
that was
ask
just-
again.
but you guys,
We're
yeah.
glad
She the
she's
nice
doing
one.
well.
She mean as
She the nice one.
They
To
can
you.
do this
And just so you
all
know,
show
Mary Porter
long.
raised 3 the
We're
hard
so
way.
glad
Them
LaVar Ball
sharp
came and
boys.
joined us today. Best of
Thank
wishes.
you guys for
So
that.
we'll
All right,
get
man. It's good
better.
seeing you guys again. All right.
And we are going to be
All right.
discussing whether
Yeah.
Kawhi will be staying in Toronto. We've got that coming up next.